Welcome everybody. Thank you for coming today. My name is Kim Walters. I work at Medical Associates here with you. Today I wanted to talk to you about the scouting program. When you think about character development and values in our children, you can have some ideas about programs to put them in. You might think about a really good education, or you might think about private schools. Some people choose athletics, some of them choose religious groups. And today I wanted to emphasize what scouting can offer you. Children's future is extremely important, and they should have strong values, and they should have excellent character. And I have two kids of my own. One's name is Angela, the other one is Darren, and I just recently put Darren in scouting. I believe that we're going to go down this development road together, and it's going to be so fun. We're going to do camping trips together, and I'll tell you some stories about our first adventure. And my concerns, though, the reason why I put them in scouting was because the children in the area seem to suffer from two major problems throughout their childhood. They're suffering from low self-esteem and drug influence. So as I was reading a journal entry called the Abnormal Psychology Journal, written by Soislo in 2012, he was talking about the direct correlation between self-esteem and depression. And these two things really scared me when you talk about your own children. So when you suffer from low self-esteem, you're not going to create any of those good times. You're not going to create things that you're interested in. You're not going to go meet new people. What you end up doing is you go look for acceptance. And where you find acceptance is, unfortunately, usually with the drug dealers and drug use. With drug use, of course, you're going to self-medicate so you feel better. And if you're going to do sales, if you're going to be in drug sales, it's because you think you have friends. You know, your drug dealer is your best friend, right? So they say. So while I was reading the drug reports in the northern Georgia area, there was a report in the Journal of School Health, written by Falk in 2012. He states that there's more than 1/3 of the students that admitted to having problematic use. All right, what that means is that that's not they're trying it for the first time, 1/3 of them. That's 1/3 using, chronic users. Okay, so who's affected by chronic drug use? Everybody. Yes, everybody. Your kids, of course. Their spouses, their future job, anything that has to do with the school, as far as the principal and the teachers that are trying to work with that child. So everybody's affected by drug use. And what my encouragement is that we step in. We step in and take care of our babies. That's my encouragement. So from my point of view, I would want to focus on skill building, and I would want to focus on family bonding. Those two things are offered with the scouting program, and when you have a family bond, what that offers is an environment of safety, an environment where the child can do different things that they normally wouldn't do and feel okay, but they're not going to be judged by it, and then it's okay to fail without having horrible repercussions in class. I went to the website for the Boy Scouts of America website, and I wanted to read to you one of the things they said about scouting. It says, the Boy Scouts of America is one of the largest and most prominent value-based youth development organizations. The Boy Scouts of America provides a program for young people that builds character, trains them in the responsibilities of participating citizenship, and develops personal fitness. This is just an idea of their goals, and their goals are really on the same lines as what I would think for my own children. My goals for my kids, of course, is to have great character and to have strong values. I wanted to tell you about the camping trip that I went on with my son, our very first one. He was hunting frogs the entire time, and before this he had never touched a frog. So this was amazing that he was putting them in bottles, and I was like, don't do that, don't put them in the bottles. And he put them in the bottles, and when he's a Cub Scout, it's family camping. It's not like Boy Scouts where it's just for the kids, like for the older kids. The whole family's involved. And so my daughter Angela, who's 2, she comes with us, and she goes around and looks for all the bugs. And it doesn't matter what kind of bug it is, they are all considered ants to her, and so she squishes all the ants. Even though it might be some horrible spider or something humongous, it's still an ant and she's trying to hit it with her hand. It's hysterical. Of course, we do all the service projects too that are associated with the campouts. Usually the next morning all the scouts will get together after they've slept, and we'll go out and do a service project. We'll clean up the state park or work on somebody's yard. If it's an elderly person, we'll go ahead and do that. And by doing this, we are building their leadership skills, their citizenship skills, their social interacting skills, and by doing that, you're going to give them an increased confidence. You're going to give them higher self-esteem. So I would encourage you today to support your local scouting. If you don't have children, there are many ways to support: monetary values, of course, and volunteer time. The scouting is all run by parents. None of the leaders get paid, none of the leaders are assigned. It's all done by volunteer parents, and so you can volunteer your time or you can donate. And if you have children, I encourage you to enroll, because you're going to create the funnest experience for your children, and you're going to have all these memories and talk about all the activities that you're going to do as a family. And I wanted to invite you to make a decision today. I did bring applications for you to enroll if you do have children. And I also have the website information if you want to donate to one of the packs in your area. If you do choose to make this decision today, you're going to make a positive change in what we call our little piece of heaven. Thank you.
Yay.
Would like to